What's going on, everybody? Who's having a great day, great night, wherever you're watching this from? Really quick, um, whenever you're dealing with someone that does not understand or has never been loved correctly, it really puts everything in a damper. The reason being is because number one, you're dealing with someone that is used to a toxic relationship. They're not used to the purest form of love. They're not used to the attention that you give them. They're not used to you being very attentive to their needs. They're not used to the things that you do. And this goes both ways. It goes for men and women. And anytime you get involved with someone that does not understand this, then what tends to happen is it kind of like puts everything in a chaotic form. And the reason being is because they don't know how to respond most of the time. And you have to be very gentle. It's just like a dog, and a dog that came from the shelter, an abusive dog. And it takes time for that dog to trust you. It takes time for that dog to even eat around you. It will take time for that dog to even be affectionate with you because that dog is used to being abusive. And when a person comes from an abusive relationship, even though they're healed, they're still very cautious. Their walls are still up. They're protective of their heart. They they're not open and transparent about some things. So it takes time for all of that to happen. So you can't be upset and you can't be mad with a man or woman that is very protective when it comes to their life, when it comes to their heart, when it comes to their dreams, when it comes to their goals, because they've dealt with people that have done that has only done nothing more than has placed them in a hostile position to where they have to always try to take cover within the relationship. And it doesn't matter what they do, it doesn't matter what they say. They always find themselves back at the place to where they're questioning why did they get involved. And so you have to be very careful. You have to be careful. You have to be careful of her needs. You have to be careful of his needs. You have to be careful of the way that you respond to them. You have to be careful the way you talk to them. You see, because people will fall in love very easily. But even though they're falling in love with you, it doesn't mean that they're receptive. And all of that takes time. You know, we when we get involved with someone, we think that they're open completely. No, they're not. The truth is, they are still opening up slowly but surely. All that takes time. And within that time, you will begin to see who that person genuinely is. He or she will only do that based off of the dynamics of the relationship. And as the relationship continues to go higher and they continue to trust you more, they will be able to be a little more open with you. So this is the reason why you have a lot of couples that get involved. And this is the reason why you can't rush things. Nothing wrong with love, nothing wrong with commitment, nothing wrong with, being tied down to one individual. But even with that being said, you have to make sure that you are taking your time with him or with her. And as long as you're taking your time with them, then you'll be able to see the growth of your relationship. You'll learn each other. You'll trust each other. You will win their heart over. You will prove to them that you're not like everybody else. You will prove to them that you want the best interest, that you are really about their goals, and you're really about seeing them happy, and you're really about sowing into them and praying for them and seeing their life transform, and you want a future with them. And a lot of people talk those things, but actions speak louder than words. And the more that you're consistent with your actions and you're much more open and honest about the things that you really want from the person that you love, then you'll see that their heart will begin to transform. The guard will come down, the walls will come down, and you'll see them in a way that you've never seen them before. And this is genuine love, but you have to be patient. You have to pace yourself with them. You have to realize that it takes time, it takes dedication. It's not going to happen overnight. It might take a few months. So love is not only knocking on your door, but even within love, you have to make sure that you're growing with the individual and that you're patient with them, because they have not been loved the way that you love them. They have not been able to be real. They have not been able to be open. They have not dealt with a man or woman the way that you're dealing with them, because you're tired of the games. You want love. You want genuine love. You want to grow with this individual. And in order for you to grow, you gotta be patient with them. All right? Hope that bless you all. Last but not least, always remember, this is on a moment in your life. God is bigger than this moment. And that's the reason why we got to the press. Have a blessed day, blessed night.